welcome to yoga. I'm just gonna get settled. I encourage you to do the same. Make sure you're set up with your mat. If you want to have any props like blocks or straps available, then you're welcome to have that. It's not necessary, but it might be helpful. Now this class is free on YouTube, and it's also concurrently happening through the Next Fitness Thing platform. So the Next Fitness Thing is a digital fitness wellness platform. We have yoga, we have strength training, we have meditation, we have bar class, we've got weights, we've got all kinds of different modalities, and you're welcome to check us out. Lots of our classes are free, and we also have memberships, and we have challenges, lots going on. So go to thenextfitnessthing.com if you want to see more about what we have going on, and otherwise subscribe to us on YouTube and join us here. All right, so this is a yoga by request class. So within our Next Fitness Thing members who showed up live, we have Casey and Michelle and Kelly, and the requests that came in are for something chill. So we are going to have a nice chill flow today. As you go through this flow, listen to your body and do what works the best for you. And if it is different than what I show, then you do what you need. You don't have to do what I suggest. Okay, let's start seated. I invite you to take a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. It could be seated cross-legged on the earth. It could be in a chair. You could sit on a pillow or a block. Take a moment here to get settled in this present moment. I invite you to seal your lips and to breathe through your nose if you can. I encourage you to turn your palms to face up in your lap to signify that you are here in receptive mode. And I invite you to name out loud your intention for this class. Why are you here? Why did you come to this class? Name it now. With your inhale, fill your lungs as full as you possibly can and then some. So inhale full and hold. And now exhale all the way empty, empty, empty. All the way empty, pulling your belly towards your spine, emptying out even more, and hold. We'll do this a couple more times. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way full and hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it again. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, return to normal breathing. With your next inhale, let your arms float up over your head. Let your eyes open. As you exhale, let your hands come down by your sides and unwind your legs. We're headed to reverse tabletop pose. So feet reach out in front. Your fingers can point the direction that you choose. If you can turn your palms to point forward, I would encourage that. Now inhale, open your heart, open your chest. And as you exhale, lift your hips up. You can either look at your belly or you can drop your head back. It's your choice. And breathe. Reverse tabletop position. Opening your shoulders, opening your hips. You have one more breath here. And then gently drop your hips down toward the earth. Nice. Cross your legs, bring your hands in front of your shins, and then lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here to spread your fingers apart. Bend your knees and press your chest back toward your thighs. Opening your shoulders. And now I encourage you to straighten your legs and sink your heels down to the earth, spreading your toes. With your inhale, bend your knees and look forward. As you exhale, step your feet up gently behind your wrists and fold. Let your head go, let your neck go. Nod your head yes. Shake it out no. Side to side, ear to shoulder, like whatever. And then bend your knees and roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up, 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 all the way up to stand. Finding yourself in a standing position. Arms reach up over your head. Inhale. Lace your fingers together. As you exhale, tilt up and over to the right, making the shape of the crescent moon. Now tonight, as we are taking this class live, it is the night of the partial lunar eclipse. So, as the earth finds her way between the sun and the moon, we are embodying the image of the moon. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tilt to the other side. The lunar eclipse is an opportunity for a big shift in your life. So I encourage you with your intention to really feel into the shift that is being called for in your life right now. One more breath on this side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, tilt up and over to the right. This time we move more quickly. Inhale, center. Exhale, tilt up and over to the left. You move back and forth with your breath. It doesn't have to stay with me. Allowing for a stretch in your side body, grounding deeply into both feet. We have one more each way right here. Coming back to center, arms reach up, lift your heart heavenward, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands together, down and in and through and forward fold. Feeling the stretch up the backs of your legs once again. From here, with a soft bend in your knees, plant your feet on these are hands. Plant your hands on the earth and step your feet wide. Now, if you need to bend your knees as much as you need to so that your hands can come to the ground. And if they don't, you can use something like a block or a chunk of firewood to put underneath your hands so that you can access the ground. Inhale into a long spine. Reach through your head and your tail. As you exhale, twist to the right. Turn and look up to your right thumb. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, switch sides. Twist open to the left. Look up to your left thumb. Back and forth with your breath. Every inhale, you come back to center. Every exhale, you twist and open. Every inhale, you come back to center. Every exhale, you twist and open. Once more each way. This time when you come back to center, stay here. Let your head hang. Grab opposite elbows and hang forward. Let gravity help you. Feeling grounded in both feet on the earth. Straighten your knees as much as is available. And then gently begin to sway with your upper body from side to side. From here, plant your hands on the earth. And then gently heel toe your feet back in to the forward fold. With your inhale, bring your hands to your shins and halfway lift. You find a flat back. Eyes look down to the earth. Pull your shoulders down, flat back. As you exhale, plant your hands on the ground and step back to the plank. Squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulders down. Inhale, come up on your toes. And exhale, you can put your knees down if you choose. We're coming down to chaturanga and all the way to the earth. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. So lift your head and your heart, but your eyes look down. And now as you exhale, take child's pose. Bring your hips back, reach your arms forward, and bow into yourself in child's pose. Let your forehead rest on the earth if it will. Embodying this posture of surrender. Really feeling into a sense of gratitude for the ways that you really are held right now without having to do anything. Just as the earth is holding you. And then walk both hands over to the right side of your mat and feel the stretch intensify in the left side body. This is the child's pose version of that crescent moon. With your inhale, come back to center and walk your hands over to the other side of your mat. Feeling the stretch intensify in your right side body. Now inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, begin to come back up to hands and knees. From hands and knees, we are headed to cat-cow. So as you inhale, arch your back and look up. As you exhale, round your spine and look in. Back and forth, you move at the pace of your breath. Every inhale, you arch and pull your shoulders down. Every exhale, you round your spine and press the ground away. Again, taking the crescent shape with your spine. Feeling into your edges of extension. Your edge of flexion. Knowing that here at the edge, that is where the change is possible. Once more each way. Come back to neutral. Right arm reaches up. Look up to your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center and switch to the second side. Left arm reaches up. Twist open, look up. Exhale, come back to center. Again, right arm, inhale. You move at the pace of your breath. If it's not the same as me, that's okay. One more time each way. And when you find yourself at center, we are headed to puppy pose. Now this time your knees stay over your heels. And it's kind of like child's pose, but it's child's pose with your hips in the air. So your arms reach forward, your forehead reaches the earth. Reaching your fingertips forward and opening up into your lats underneath your arms. Breathing. One more breath here. And then come back up to hands and knees and find yourself to seated once again. Nice. Okay. From seated, the sole of your left foot comes to the inside of your right thigh. Right leg extends to the side. If you need to sit up on something to be up on top of your hips, then I would encourage you to do it. So sometimes it's helpful, especially if you find your hips rolled under and you're not really able to access neutral spine, to sit up on something so that you can really keep your spine aligned. Arms open to a T, palms face up, inhale. As you exhale, let your right hand come to your left knee. Your left arm reaches up and over. And look for a long line from your fingers down your arm, down your side body. So you're extending and reaching as much as you can. Allowing for the hand that's on your knee to help you to twist so that your heart shines up toward the sky. You have one more breath right here. And then inhale, come back up. Place your left hand down by your left hip, right arm reaches up, and we're headed into stargazer pose. Press your shin down, lift your hips up and arch up and back. Opening your hips, it's kind of a side plank. You have one more breath here. And then come back to neutral and switch to the second side. Extend your left leg out to the side. The sole of your right foot is inside your left thigh. Sit up tall. Arms open to a T, palms face up. Inhale. As you exhale, left hand to right knee, right arm reaches up and over, lengthening into your right side body, looking to stretch from your right fingertips down your right arm. From your right armpit all the way down to your right hip. Grounding your right hip into the earth and extending through your toes of your left foot. Shining your heart up toward the moon. You have one more breath right here. Inhale, return to center. Right hand comes down by your hip. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, lift your hips up and arch. One more breath here. And then gently come back down to your hips and find your way to lie on your back. We are headed to Michelle's favorite, figure 4, lying on your back. Right ankle to left knee. Hug your left knee up to your chest. It's okay if it doesn't come up to your chest. Mine doesn't either. Right knee open wide, active toes on the right. Now you're welcome to stay here, or if you'd like to take this a little deeper, extend your left foot up to the sky and spread your toes. Toes are spread on both feet. Looking for a stretch in your hamstring on your left and your glute on your right. Breathing to wherever you feel this right now. You You have one more breath here. And then gently release and switch to the second side. Left ankle to right knee. Hug your right knee up to your chest. It's so funny, I was teaching in Minnesota last week, and we had birds that were calling during class there too, but it was very different birds. Active toes on the left. Left knee open wide and breathe. And now extend your right leg up to the sky if you choose, and spread your toes. Breathing. Now I invite you to remember what your intention was for this class. Why did you come to this class? You have one more breath here. Breathe to the place where you feel this right now. And then gently release the figure four and take happy baby. Reach both feet up and reach for what you can. Maybe it's the backs of your knees. It could be your ankles or your feet, or it could be your big toes. You choose. Hug your knees toward your armpits and look for your lower back, your sacrum, to be grounded toward the earth. Allow yourself to gently rock from side to side. One more breath here. And then release your feet. Bring your knees in toward one another. Bring your nose to your knees. Give yourself a big squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. And as you exhale, extend. Extend your legs long. Let your feet fall away from one another. Your palms face up by your sides. Your eyes close. Your shoulder blades tuck underneath you, and I will bring you back at the end. But for now, allow yourself to fully surrender, to relinquish control, and to die to it all in Shavasana. Take a big, deep breath. As you exhale, bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Roll over to lie on one side and take fetal position. And then gently and slowly find your way back up to a comfortable seat. I encourage you to close your eyes. Return to the posture just as we started. Eyes closed, lips sealed, palms up. And remember your intention. Why did you come to this class? I invite you to get really clear on your intention, especially on this night of the lunar eclipse. The opportunity for a big shift. It's in about 2 hours. So I invite you to enter into the vibration of your greatest vitality in resonance with me, with one Om. Inhale. Allow your eyes to gently open. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for going the distance and for staying all the way to the end. Thank you for showing up in the first place. Thank you for trusting me. Take good care. I'll be back with this class again on Thursday. Same time on Thursday. You're welcome to come back. And again, for those of you on YouTube, if you would like to more, then go to thenextfitnessthing.com. There's tons of free classes on there. Plus, we have all kinds of things going on. All right. I'm going to teach a walking class right now. So if you'd like to jump over and join me, I would love to see you there. Take good care. And it was so wonderful to have you in class. Blessings on the eclipse and the fall equinox.